than a century ago, the University of Gonder has grown into the second highest ranked university in the country. And joining me today is one of its longest serving former presidents, Professor Mengesha Admasu, to reflect on the remarkable evolution of this institution. A very warm welcome to the program, Professor Mengesha.
Thank you very much for the invitation, and I'm very happy to be here also.
Yeah, so you were a student at the University of Gonder long before it became a university. I'm talking about the late 1970s, right? You were a student there.
Yes.
Since then, you basically, one way or the other, you are part of that community, right?
Right.
And you were the president for 7 years?
8 years.
Or eight years.
Yeah.
And you celebrated the 6 years anniversary of the founding of Gonder University, right?
Right.
Now it is the 70 years anniversary, and on the other, it's almost 100 years ago that the seats for this university were sown when the Italians built a very simple hospital up in Gonder.
Yes, the hospital, it was established in 1925 by the Italians. That's why exactly it's 100 years as a teaching hospital. But the universities, what we call 70s, it is in 1954, because in 1954, there was, before that, there was an epidemiology, the epidemic in malaria, Dembia Plain. Dembia Plain is just located 30 kilometers southwest of Gonder and northwest of Lake Tana. It's just a plain. Of course, malaria is endemic in the country, but because of the Dembia Plain, the water stands there, the mosquito breeds, and sometimes a peak of epidemic comes, and number of people is a victim of malaria. Seasonally. Due to this epidemic, 20,000 deaths was registered. It took global attention. So in that period, the Ethiopian government collaborated with WHO, called at Point 4 UNICEF and USAID.
Point 4 is an American.
Yeah, came to assist these people. And in that Dembia area, established the first health center in Ethiopia, Kolladba, just to treat these people, to work prevention and control measures of it.
Yeah, to address the malaria infestation or the outbreak.
Definitely. But still there was a shortage of middle-level health professionals to work at that health center. Almost majority are coming from abroad. So that was the intention to have a training institute to be established in 1954 at Gonder town.
In public health, basically.
In public health. That's Gonder Public Health College and Training Center. In 1954, at that historical place, hospital. Yeah, right at the hospital. So 3 disciplines were trained: the health officers, community nurses, and environmental health professionals or sanitarians. Actually, the medical laboratory joined later. And the first graduates were in 1958.
4 years after it was.
Okay. Yeah, three years program. All were diploma, but later health officer upgraded to degree level. That was, the moment. So these graduates are, the intention is to work in the other health center of the country. In 1961, the Public Health College and Training Center integrated with Haile Selassie First University, that's Addis Ababa University. For about 20 years, it was under Addis Ababa University. In 1978, the Ethiopian government bilateral agreement with Karl Marx University, now Leipzig University, and the medical doctor training was started. At the same time, the health officer training was closed. And then renamed the name of the institutes from Public Health College and Training Center to Gonder College of Medical Science. Then after, I think, in 1992, rejoined the Addis Ababa University, and the Gonder College of Medical Science, as it is, starts by its own. In 2000,
Part of the Addis Ababa University.
Now rejoined. It's just autonomous. Then in 2001, the medical, other faculties launched the management and economics faculty. In 2003, again renamed as Gonder University College. After 1 year, at that time we celebrated a 50 years anniversary. And then in 2004, full-fledged university, Gonder University, 2004. Since then, other faculties were so added.
Like the other, we have 42 public universities in this country, I guess.
Yeah.
So just like them, yeah. So Gonder, what does it excel in, the university? What is it best at now? In medicine?
In medicine, and then also when we opened law faculty, strategically and basically law and medicine, you need cases and you need to sit and read. It's not unlike engineering, engineering you take understanding, but in medicine and in law, you need to sit and read, and you need also cases where you practice. So what we did, like the health professional practices, we developed a curriculum where that the law faculty students, prior to their graduation, to serve a 50 hours free legal service. So University of Gonder is attached with the community, historically how it starts earlier. So we have 18 legal centers in different districts close by Gonder. So the students, prior to their graduations, they would go and stay there and provide free service for the community. That's what they do. And they have got in Hegu, international award, they compete. They got 4 times, because the lawyers instructors came from US and UK, senior staff, and they took that advantage. And now we have also veterinary medicine. It's excellent. One Health program is established. One Health is animal health and human health. This is what we call the One Health program with Ohio State University. Is also one of Center of Excellence. In fact, Gonder is known for its community service, innovation, and because of the MasterCard foundations that we won, it's inclusive education.
Human disabilities.
Yeah. Widely from different countries and also from other universities in the country, students who are not able to continue have got the chance to work to continue their education in the University of Gonder.
Because of some form of disability, is that what you say?
Yeah, they have been discouraged in one way or another, but
economically too.
Yeah, both economically.
And what makes Gonder the second top university in this country?
Actually, 3 times ranked first, but currently, I'm just talking about the current I read, it stood second next to Addis Ababa University, the current. But Gonder University is, in fact, is as full-fledged university with Arba Minch University lately after Bahar Dar Yeah, but there is a very dynamic progress has been created because of the international collaborations we met. In my presidentship, I traveled for the first time to US, and I introduced for 7 universities in the US. University of Gonder. And we signed memorandum of understanding. And then the second trip, then I introduced 8 universities about University of Gonder. Again, we signed 15 universities, of which 9 universities are maintaining very active collaboration with the University of Gonder, staff and student exchange.
In the fields of what?
In all fields, yeah. Intentionally, we make sure that which university is really connected for our respective faculties. What benefits we will gain, and mutual benefits of our partners.
What benefit did the University of Gonder get in terms of, for example, can you tell me in terms of training, manpower, and so on?
Yeah, postgraduate training, staff and student exchange, even financial, medical equipment, technology transfer. For instance, with the University of Washington, based at Seattle, through them we got first time 250 USD. With that discussion, we get 9.1 million USD. We constructed a comprehensive outpatient building, 324 rooms, with that fund. And Light for the World, for CBR, Orbis International, the Eye Hospital, and Light for the World, again, also for Fistula Center. Close to 630 millions we brought from. This does not include the 24 million from MasterCard Foundation, but from our partners. So on top of what the government commitment is, planning to do a large expansion in higher education in all over the country, but we also have tried our best to take an advantage with our partners, international partners.
What is the attrition rate like at your university? Do your professors stay at the university? Do you retain them?
I can say, right now I can't tell you that the right figure, but initially we have to expect that for different reasons we are far away from the center, from Addis Ababa. So our staff will have the tendency to come to here. But what we did was we created a sort of in-kind incentives to let them to stay there. The first one was having the best school, community school for university staff. That's the best school celebrated last time, 20 years. We brought the staff from Phoenix, from University of Washington, from Oregon State University, from Arizona, and from UK. And we also won a grant that's going to build the community school, 40 students in one class. The methodology, starting from KG to PhD. There's a principle in the university from KG to PhD. So
some of the students who started there as kids probably are in the university college now.
Yeah, more than 28 students in the United States in the best university by their own, because there is no failure. Earlier, I think, when Professor Braham has come here and evaluated the high school examination passers, there was no failure in the Gonder University Community School. So they are best performers. That is, now they are paying about 250 per month, while we are paying here now is 15 more than that.
Exactly.
You can't compare, the quality of education, what you found in that community school and elsewhere in Addis.
Sitting here and now, thinking about this university, this dual milestone, 70th anniversary, and also its centenary. What do you feel about all this?
The first thing is commitment, is very important. And then once you are committed, definitely there is a challenge if you are leading the university. Not only you have a team, vice presidents, faculty deans, departments. So we try to create, personally as a leader, you need to have a great emotional intelligence because there are many challenges that you will face it. You want to implement your vision, mission of the university. The challenge will come, the decisions will come individually and collectively, but your emotional intelligence is very, very important. At the same time, you cannot go by your own, by forcing, but the team spirit is very important. The team, in fact, you need to develop team building, teamwork, and team spirit. By now, I can say there's a great team spirit in that. So we just short list of who is coming the next leader.
Who's succeeding?
Yeah, who is succeeding. Starting from the department head, they are trying among the instructors, faculty members, you give an assignment and coach him whether he or she is, succeeding. And that trend is coming from department to faculty dean, from faculty dean to vice presidents, from vice presidents to presidents. The team spirit I really appreciate, and one of the success that still keeps Gonder University being strong is the team spirit created in that.
The universities have to stand on their own, right?
Their own, yeah.
Although they are public universities. Is there anything that other universities you think can learn from your university?
Definitely a lot.
Like what?
Like, for example, the leadership succeed is very important. In most of the cases, whether you have been a leader for a short period of time, long period of time, you have put a legacy. You had that legacy. You should come to that university. And unfortunately, most of them, because of, when they just leave that post, they don't want to visit their university. But in our case, we always meet during graduation, what we did, even leave alone those leaders, top managers, senior staffs who left the university for good are invited always to attend the graduation ceremony every year.
So this is one of the things that other universities you think should learn from your university?
Definitely. And if I put two, blockets, the next president will put the third blockets, not, damaging those blockets or removing out those blockets. For sure, they will build up without any distraction. And also they are consulting, requesting us to advise them, to visit them, to work together. Even in the time of this 170 years of preparation, my successor, now is the third president, he invited us. We sit in the one Hotel Haile Grand, and we discussed every time the progress. Otherwise, you just call and also consult, do like this one or this one, and also you contribute your part.
What do you think is your legacy other than what you just told me? Because you are the longest serving president of the university, right?
Yes.
What do you think is your legacy? What else would you add to what you just said?
Definitely. The inclusive education, the MasterCard Foundation that we established is really very important to help those vulnerable groups who are disabled and economically disadvantaged. Crossing the border, not only Gonder University, but all over the country universities and also neighboring universities. Now we are going out also far from the neighboring university, countries. So that legacy, I really very much happy and proud of that. The community school that we have established, and of the 7 campuses that we have, 1 camp is 622 faculty staffs are living, resident. We built it, life is expensive in Gonder, But the university creates this advantage for the staff to stay where, and you access the internet and the transport, and their schools are their best schools. So why do you go there now, not this or somewhere else? Because with, very, very minimal costs.
Of all the amenities.
Yeah.
Professor Mengesha, thank you very much indeed. It was really a pleasure having you on the show to reflect on this, the oldest university in this country. It was a pleasure having you on my show.
Thank you very much.